Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to make these very simple, easy, nearly free pumpkins. The only thing I have any cost in is the decorations that I put on them, the raffia and the paint. All the other items to make it were free. Years ago, when money was tight, we had 5 children, and sometimes I couldn't buy the fall items and fall pumpkins that I wanted to. So I came across this idea. It's been so long ago, I don't even remember where it came from. But someone told me about making paper pumpkins. So I checked it out and I was like, I can do this. So I was really excited to see that I could put pumpkins all over my home using paper bags from the grocery store. The items you'll need will be assorted sizes of paper bags, some orange spray paint, some raffia, I got mine from the Dollar Tree, some plastic shopping bags, and a pair of scissors. The first thing you're going to do is to spray paint your bag. You're going to want to paint the front, the back, and both sides and completely cover every square inch of the bag. If you have lettering or words on it, you want to completely cover that up also. You don't want that shining through and showing through. And after you have painted it completely, you're going to just let it fully dry until it's not sticky. It doesn't really take a long time for it to dry. This is what it's going to look like once it's done. Once it's done, you bring it inside and you're going to crumple your paper bag. You're just going to give it a few squeezes and it immediately becomes real pliable. Then we're going to just stretch that back out and begin to stuff it with our plastic bags. You'll add plastic bags until you are satisfied with the fullness and the height of your pumpkin. I just kept stuffing and stuffing and stuffing until I was happy with the fullness of my pumpkin. Just gather the top together and see if you're happy with the way it looks. If not, just keep stuff in bags. Right here, I'm just going to pinch the corners a little bit to make it look a little more round on the bottom. And I feel like I just need a few more bags stuffed in here. So I'm going to gather my top again and I like it now. It looks good. Just the right fullness. And now I am going to open up my raffia and I'm going to use the chocolate color because I feel that color just best resembles a stem to me. I'm going to take out a couple of strands and I'm going to tie this in a knot around the top of my pumpkin, and that is how I'm going to create the stem. Once I've tied it in a knot, I'm just going to simply take the strands and wrap it around the top until it just is tightly together and creates the stem. It takes a few times to keep wrapping and turning and wrapping and turning, but eventually you will get to the top. And there's no need to go all the way to the top because, as you can see in just a few, we're going to snip the end off with our scissors. And we're just going to keep wrapping and wrapping until I'm happy with the size of the stem. But like I said, this is so simple and easy and so fast. I mean, I whipped up 3 of these in just a matter of minutes. It hardly takes any time at all, but the results are so beautiful. And there's the little pumpkin. It's so cute. I just think it's adorable. And now I'm just kind of squishing him around and working with it to see how I want it to sit. As you can see, it's rather easy to shape. Now I'm just going to take a few more strands of the raffia and tie it around the stem for a bow. This just adds a cute little decorative touch and just gives it a little more of a rustic little farmhousey feel. I think it's really pretty. I love raffia. I love to use it on lots of things. And as you can see, that just is adorable. I think it's so cute. Here I have the larger bag, and I am just going to simply do the same thing that I did with the smaller one. I'm going to crumple it again and just fluff it out and begin stuffing and stuffing until I am happy with the results. And once again, we're going to shape it and tuck in the corners just a tad and then gather up the stem. And I have found, I didn't do this part right here, but I have found that you can twist the top of the paper bag and it'll hold together quite easy too. But I'm just going to repeat what I did with the first pumpkin. I'm just going to wrap the stem and tie another raffia bow around it. And here I'm showing you where I'm just going to snip off the end of the stem. Just cut and cut until you cut through. It's really not that hard. But the looks of it are just awesome. It makes it look so much more like a little stem. I love it. I think it's just adorable. And I'm going to do the same with the small pumpkin. I'm just going to snip the top of the paper bag off. And there you have your instant little pumpkin. I think he's cute.